And that's the thing that pops up when I, alright. It's pretty golden. Alright. So, we're going to continue, and I'm going to come up with a topic, one that I've predetermined before the stream. So, I think I'm going to elaborate on post-apocalyptic situations, because I have this whole, like, playbook, I guess, in my head of, like, what I think the most likely situation of post-apocalypticness might happen. The thing that might happen is, let's see, I'm going to back this up again a little bit. The thing that might happen is, there might be a boss fight. No.
Focus up.
Oh, shit. Shit. Dumbass kid. Silver. Are you serious? Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. I'm doing pretty good, I think. Shit. Got it again. See if we can take down the other half of that health with this freaking. Damn it. Damn it. I got another thing I gotta do. Gotta get rid of those twitches and stuff like that. There's or ticks, I guess. There's a thing I do sometimes to like narrow down the dumbass kid. Oh, I died. That sucks. Alright, looks like I'm bald, or balding. I have a pretty good amount of hair on top of my head. It's thinning, and not much I know, because I'm in a colder climate, and I'm used, my ancestry is mostly used to temperate, as well as cold, because it's the reason why I still have a full head of hair. But if you look closer, look closer, you can see, let's see, I'd say that the most plausible zombie apocalypse, put in quotation marks, zombie apocalypse. Technically, it's not a zombie; it's a mutated virus with no known cure. He starts doing it like right when I frickin'... So... Awesome.
I hear your animal ahead.
I knew it was a boy.
So I can't kill him, I guess, right now. So I have to come back and get him.
Shoot when you're ready. Remember, draw to your chest. Oh, boy. whose hide is thick.
But I hit it, didn't I? I did what you said and it looked like it bounced off. Could the board be magical?
What do you think?
It looked weirder than any board I've ever seen.
Get after it then.
Stay alert.
More of those people?
Something else.
Some of the bodies are those weird dead things.
Silver 229.
They're
Nice.
stronger here too. They must have been fighting.
All right. So the most plausible is a virus-esque sort of thing that isn't blood transmitted or anything like that. I think it's
I think you got him. Look! It's squeezed under that pillar. I got it. Elbow up. Steady hand. Relax. Accuracy over speed. Yes!
Do not lose it.
Boy? Boy!
I found it! Please hurry!
I farted.
Atreus!
He's
Wait for me, boy!
Father, over here!
Atreus!
Trying to call to my son.
What did you do? I'm sorry.
Atreus!
We didn't know he belonged to anyone.
He doesn't. He's my friend.
The boy was following my command.
Then help fix this. Hold here, please. Hold, I said. He's losing blood. The last of his kind in all the realm, and you shoot him. You needed food?
Target practice.
Target practice.
I'm so sorry.
Keep that pressure on. The blame is mine. I should have kept a closer eye.
Will he die?
I will not let him. You. The arrow cut a tideway inside him. Find both ends and hold them tightly. Start with the left side. Grab it and hold. Now the right side. Hold it tight. Good. Now pull them together. Line them up.
You're a witch.
I can't finish the healing here. My home is just beyond the trees there. You will carry him. He must not die. Good. He seems stable and calm for now. Grey thought. This way.
So, the most plausible thing would be a sentient kind of mutation of a virus, and I think there might be like a Black Death, so to speak, because that's the way that it spreads through some sort of like, not just fecal matter, but the bacteria that eats fecal matter. So,
We're here.
You live in a tree?
Not in it. Below it. Hemele!
Look!
It's all right.
it's
Is he
freaking
friendly?
Venusaur's granddad.
I promise you, he's safe.
Ancestor, probably. Something like that.
He won't hurt anyone.
Quickly. Place him on the stave there. Keep him still.
You live alone?
It's better this way.
Yeah, my father doesn't like people either.
Boy,
Well, you don't.
Hold him still before he hurts himself. Good. Easy. Rest now. I need 2 more things. Fresh red root grows just behind the house. Can you pull a cluster?
what else?
I know you're a god. Not of this realm, but there's no mistaking it. He doesn't know, does he? about your true nature, or his own.
That is none of your concern.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me. I know. When they find you, and they will, they'll make things difficult. The boy will want answers.
That would be my problem.
Whatever you're hiding, you cannot protect him forever. But you're right. Doesn't concern me. I also need lamb's cress. Do you mind? It's a white petal flower in my garden. Just a handful.
Fine. Lamb's cress.
Do we get to get lamb's crest for the lady?
Lamb's cress, good. Have you the red root as well?
The boy is searching.
Perhaps he could use help. Please, the salve is nothing without both ingredients.
Would this help?
I dropped it?
When you were chasing the animal.
What's wrong with me? If I lost it, then...
You did lose it.
I'll take better care of it from now on.
That's not the way. Alright, so the seemingly most plausible would be a mutated virus through radiation. People think that, oh my god, it destroys parts of viruses and pretty much eradicates everything immediately. And something that's irradiated can't live long. But see, that's the point, is if something is at the cusp of evolution, if like a virus or a being or something like that is at the cusp of an evolutionary change, sometimes if during that change there is radiation or any sort of like play around of the gene pool sort of changes the...
Not without thanks. You want solitude? This mark will hide you from those who might make your journey difficult. Luina. Luina. There's a shortcut below the house that leads safely out of these woods. Follow this path down, then head towards daylight.
Will we see you again?
As much or as little as you like. Now get out of here.
Come, boy.
This underground passage should put you back on your path to the mountain. Just use the boat. Wait, and take this. You can use it to orient yourself and navigate the world. It will always steer you towards your goals.
Above you, watch out! Nightmares. Mom used to tell me about them. Didn't think they were actually real.
Nightmares.
Yeah. They give people nightmares. Or they are nightmares. I don't remember which. I wish I could ask her.
All right.
Now we'll get to the mountain quick. I just can't believe I'm here, doing all this. There was a time I thought I'd never leave our woods. Not even my own beds.
You were not to blame for your sickness.
Oh, I know. I guess I'm just saying. This is great. There's the mountain. Look how close we are.
We flow into seawater.
How do you know?
Do you not smell it?
If that smells the sea, the sea stinks. Look at that. It's Thor.
Thor, god of thunder.
That's right. I never thought you listened when Mother spoke to the gods.
I seldom did. Did she speak of one who could feel no pain?
Oh. That sounds like Baldur.
Baldur.
An Aesir god. Son of Odin and Frigg.
And Odin is king.
That's right. Why do you ask? I see runes there in his chest. Can't quite make it out. It reads, sacrifice your arms to the center of the water. Awaken again the cradle of the world. What? Throw our weapons into the water? Guess that won't be a problem for you. Are you gonna do it?
The axe did not return.
So cool.
Hang on, boy!
Okay!
What is this?
Cool.
It's the world serpent.
Stay calm, boy!
I am! This is great!
It speaks?
Yeah! Mom said he's friendly!
What is it saying?
I don't know! That was amazing!
That's so cool.
There's a shipwreck way over there. See that? And there's a statue of Thor. Except I can see a lot more of him now.
The water dropped, and the serpent rose.
Oh, that must be why the beach wasn't there before, see? And there's the mountain. Look it, that building leads from the foot of the mountain to that golden temple.
It was all just under the surface.
Except for the statue. Good thing, huh? There's even a dock. There, next to the flag. We're going to the dock first, right? We'll be the first people to walk on it, and who knows how long.
You know that serpent?
He's one of the giants. He's so big he's wrapped around the whole world and bites his own tail.
An exaggeration.
I don't know. Looked pretty big to me. Is this the way to the
So
mountain?
freaking cool.
It would seem.
So,
If it isn't the beauty
back to what I think.
that is sexy, have I got something for you too?
Brock? But how did you...
None of your fucking business. Now get in here. I got something for you. And don't go making pig eyes at my spot. I saw it first.
Okay. What do you think he wants?
To test our patience.
When word gets out about my new shop, folks will finally come out of hiding. They'll be clawing all over each other just to catch a whiff of my wares. You watch. You rush around like that everywhere? Yeesh. Catch! The pile of rocks there? With that key of Yggdrasil, you can open a magic door to the branches of the World Tree. A shortcut between the realms. If you ever see him out in the world, use it to get back to me quick. But it's only one way. Straight back here and nowhere else. And whatever you do, never, never, ever throw yourself over the edge of the path. Lest you want death.
Yeah, I don't see us wanting that.
Oh, man. There's just so much, like, that's, like, bustling under the surface of our world that, like... that would just give so many people reasons to live and reasons to be good. Okay, so, thinking about, a bustling, thing under the surface, there are a lot of different kinds of viruses in the world, or not in the world, but on the world. And so there's a lot of life that we choose to ignore sometimes. Like, not to say, like, all this stuff is well and good and everything like that. This is mythological. It's more like stuff that happened a long time ago, or very long time ago, before recorded history. And I think a lot of, before modern recorded history. It's more like it, I guess. But I think that a lot of people don't realize that there are real-life versions of these characters and these people. Some little shadows. Alright, rare enchantment. Luck. I'm gonna get that luck. Alright, I'm gonna go to Rune. I'm gonna put it on my chest armor. Help silver required. Wrist armor. Not enough to go silver. Let's go with I need 10,000 hack silver. Okay. So,
What'd you forget?
curved recovery handle. Weighted recovery handle. Curved runic handle. Weighted war handle. So let's get curved. Talisman, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna upgrade.
I'm sure the winning smiles armor enough, but why take chances?
So like, think modern recorded history as like they used dates to say what happened. In like before like modern recorded history, they used happenings to explain dates. And I think so much happened.
What you need, kid?
Oh shit, I need 5,000 hack silver. And soft type and steel. Still need 5,000.
Son?
Alright, Frozen Flames, whatever. How's it going, viewer? If you want to talk to me about some post-apocalyptic conspiracy theories or anything like that. And they don't. Cool. Alright, but the most plausible, I think, zombie apocalypse is probably the virus gained one. It's not going to be like something like, oh, they just came to life and no one knows why. It's just like, no, there's usually a reason. Like, there's most likely a reason that's going to happen, you know, that it might happen. And
Best of luck with
when
all the rampaging.
I can fast travel. Fuck yeah. The River Pass, Wild Woods. The Journey. Alright, there we go. So, basically the most plausible explanation behind a bunch of different stuff is the most plausible explanation behind a bunch of different stuff is the fact that magic, it exists with, I guess,
Here we go.
With luck, that tower leads through to the mountain.
I'm ready.
So there are a lot of different things that people talk about when they talk about zombie apocalypses. They say that, like, oh, it's going to be blood, or the blood, you can't touch the blood, or you can't touch something. Basically, more than likely it's going to be some sort of creature rather than it's going to be some sort of creature that, I don't know, like, I guess, like, not exactly a creature, but exactly a... Got it.
Above you, watch out! Need more time. After it.
So there are a lot of different reasons why I think it's going to be, like, more of like a creature-based sort of thing.
Over here.
There's going to be some sort of like an insect that it starts to feed on humans when they start to see that's also the reason why it's kind of stupid to like I don't know, to like, it's hard to think sometimes when you're thinking about stuff. But I don't know, I guess what I'm trying to say is,
Let's hang on to it.
alright, I gotta see my axe. Okay, oh, there it is. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Alright, here we go. I gotta do it from this side, right here.
Look up there.
Alright. Sucks. Alright, so what I think about sometimes is it plausible? Like, could it be plausible at all? And yes, it is plausible. Like, you can in the right set of circumstances, there are a lot of things that are plausible and possible. But is it, like, probable? Not exactly. Given the right conditions, though, and the right as... Damn it. Okay, alright. So this goes this one, and then I go with this one. So this one goes like this, like this. Alright. Alright, so then I go with the middle first. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
What's that up there?
Alright, there we go. Almost had it. One of 3 Une apples needed to increase your maximum health. Yay!
I see something up there.
Is it loan? Choice food for the gods. Finding those 7 apples in the world chest unlocks by magic every 3 collectible, increase your maximum health. Awesome. That's cool. Trying to see something. There's no birds in. Is there a bird in the air? Is that a bird? Oh, cool. That's weird. Alright, I'm already at 50 minutes, and I'm trying to say something. The most I think that a zombie apocalypse would actually cause is just a new kind of life. Like, that's what it would do. Like, eventually, they would just be more like us than anything. Because what happens is, I guess, as a virus starts to take over or take hold of a civilization, it always starts to make life or make a home for itself. In another location, because the variations of different viruses and different things like that are kind of what made us. So it's kind of, not exactly. There were like controls and variables like bringing about what made this. Technically speaking, when they speak, I think of God. When people speak of God, they think of the process it took for over, I'd say, billions of years, and the concept of time that which we have now that would rival, I think, like lots and lots of transcripts and a bunch of different people who believe that we've only been on this planet for about 13,000 years or 10,000 years. That's what they can muster up. I think the Catholic Church said that we've only been able to conceive time for about 10,000 years, or have the concept of time at all. So think about that for like a second, though. I mean, you also realize that like it took us a while to concentrate on a bunch of different stuff. When we were kids and stuff like that, the way we do things now. Just realize that, and also realize that I mean, you are your own one-person bomb squad, and you can defuse situations that you think might happen. You can defuse situations before they happen, because sometimes they really do call to your attention. Realize that you can make a future that's better for everyone by helping yourself and helping others, and making sure that not nuclear proliferation, but nuclear education is known. Not knowing what people would do with it, obviously, but understanding that the education itself would stop people from using it because of the amount of damage that it could actually do. Being very, very aware about your surroundings, and understand that you're not alone in what you think of. Sometimes you think of just random stupid facts, or just random stuff that you think is. And also, if you need therapy, please go get it. And if not, if you can't afford it, make it, because you can eventually fix your problems and realize the reversal of something isn't the peculiar mindset of the person who reluctantly goes into a problem. It's the peculiar mindset of a person who accepts the problem as it is, and realize that the problem itself isn't with themselves. It's more with a version of themselves that they used to see. And the version of themselves that they used to see now, what they see later on is an epiphany of maybe not so much I shouldn't have done it, but I should have done it with a better education towards it. And that's the reason why a lot of dudes died during the nuclear wars that we basically, World War I, World War II, the proliferation of nuclear arms, and or not the proliferation, the gathering of nuclear arms, and a bunch of different things. Realizing that eventually all that stuff can power a lot of things once it's kind of past its shelf life. But also realizing that the runoff itself needs to be constantly monitored. And even though they put them into missiles, doesn't mean they're going to fire them. Usually, it's the best place to house certain things. And eventually, if it starts to degrade, then that stuff needs to be built back up and not destroy anything. But I believe that it needs to be monitored, no matter what form it's in, because it can cause ground-pounding earthquakes. And people don't understand that a lot of the a lot of the earthquakes we feel now are old timey. Like as I say, old timey. I see like beginning stages of our planet developmental stage, and the ways that we used to use it is pass it along to the next person, and that's the way that viruses basically adjust to everything, is by being spread to as many people as possible. But the ways that sometimes viruses react to things, like certain stimuli, I guess like a caffeine drink, it compounds exponentially sometimes, and you can really tell, I guess, if you understand the concept of it. You don't realize this, but you're making a better future every day if you just sit around and think about your problems, because you'll find an answer. You'll look for an answer. Your mind will guide you toward it, and when you find that answer, how's it going, viewer? If you want to message me, you can. Share it with people, or your friends, or on YouTube. Thank you for listening, and it's been my hour, so I'm gonna go rest my hands. Have a good day. I'm 31.